So Dynamite and Rampage were really great this week. I really enjoyed them. Uh, I usually don't enjoy Rampage very much. It's really booked really shitty, or just pushed the way it shouldn't be. Um, that's the best way I can put that. Tony Khan's not the greatest booker, but he's learning. I really feel like he's pulled it together. Uh, I think with COVID, being around, it's been really hard. Not just on him, but everybody out there that's booking or writing, because there's you never know what's going to happen. You never know when some of your talent's going to be sick or worse, and so I kind of feel like that's the reason why Rampage hasn't always really been that show for me. Dynamite's always been great. Uh, there are things about Dynamite that I honestly can't stand, which is the Jericho Appreciation Society. Or I guess they're calling themselves the sports entertainers, whatever the fuck they are. It's so stupid. I'm not enjoying that at all. I think the guys in there are incredibly talented. I got nothing against the guys. They're great in the ring. They're great on the mic. Nothing wrong with them at all. It's just I can't stand the gimmick with the sports entertainment, sports entertainers. It I've had Michael Cole in my ear for the last 20 some years, screaming sports entertainment, and after a while, it's just kind of like, man, why can't they just say wrestling? Why can't they just say professional wrestling? They just cannot say professional wrestling. They have to say sports entertainment. Sports entertainers. Superstars. Well, I just do not want to hear sports entertainers or sports entertainment for a stable to continue doing that. It's irritating as fuck. I've kind of tuned out anytime Jericho is in the ring. Nothing against Jericho. I just think it's a fucking stupid ass gimmick, and I'm just not gonna pay attention to it. It's stupid as fuck. Um, that's my really only takeaway, honestly. Oh, wait a second. I've got one more bone to pick. Just one more bone to pick. Uh, what's her name? Tay Conti and Sammy Guevara. I enjoy Sammy Guevara's work in the ring. He needs a lot of work on the mic. He thinks having a snappy comeback, um, talking about what he's doing in the bedroom or what Dan Lambert's got in his mouth. I mean, come on. The Attitude Era was fun because these guys weren't just entertaining, they were stars. Sammy is having a problem elevating himself a little bit higher. He's already a star because he's proven himself in the ring. Now, if he wants to legitimize himself as as a star on the mic, he needs to get rid of her because she's going to bring him down. It it's kind of not her fault, but then again, it is. I mean, you put yourself out there without your clothes on with the title there. It's okay. You're putting yourself out there for the world to see. That's your thing. And then on top of that, she has no mic skills, and that part isn't her fault because her English isn't all that great, and that's all right. But I kind of think that Sammy needs to be on his own. He doesn't need anybody by his side whatsoever, um, unless he has a manager that can talk for him, and she can't do that. But he honestly doesn't need anybody. But if he were to have somebody at his side, he needs a kind of like a Paul Heyman, so he doesn't talk too much because Sammy's starting to get annoying. Um, just can't turn. The only thing you can do is push the mute button or fast forward through Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti's promos, which is what I have to do with a lot of the women's matches because they suck and they're so bad. So those were my bones to pick this week, and big kudos to Trent Beretta and Daniel. Almost said Daniel Bryan. Bryan Danielson for putting on an incredible match. For Wheeler Utah and John Moxley for putting on a badass match. Honestly, was the best match Rampage has had since Rampage has been on TV. That was absolutely my favorite match uh, from Rampage ever so far. Um, it was really satisfying. Everything that happened from that, with the payoff and all, and just how much fucking heart Wheeler Utah has, and the intensity that John Moxley brings to every match he's in. It was just phenomenal from start to finish. I really enjoyed Utah's work, and John Moxley as well. They just put on a fucking clinic, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And those are my reviews for this week. I'm not always going to have reviews for every week. I tried that, but I got other things going on outside of doing podcasts, and it keeps me from being on an actual schedule. So I apologize for that. But hey, big fucking deal, right? Got to do what you got to do. Y'all take care. Thanks for watching.